pour un tout nouveau live en compagnie de ma petite femme. Vu qu'on avait fini Red Dead 2, du coup on va partir sur Red Dead 1. Puis qu'en fait Red Dead 1 c'est bien la suite, ce qui se passe avec John Marston une fois qu'Arthur il est décédé. Du coup voilà. Du coup je prends mes lunettes, je les mets et on est parti. Sérieux chérie, fais signaler. Fais accepter signaler. Oui, relance.
On a dit c'est arrêté du coup.
Bah ouais.
Bon, ça va se passer. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé là?
Hein?
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé là?
De quoi?
Ah là, t'es con ou quoi, bébé?
Que ça s'est coupé?
Ah oui?
Je sais rien.
Oh. Bon, oh les amis, du coup,
Ah mais ton live en tête.
ça s'est coupé. Malheureusement, du coup, bah, je dois relancer. Du coup, bah, on se retrouve pour un tour live sur Red Dead 1, en compagnie de mon chéri.
Hey. J'y peux avoir. Tu veux que je le mets?
Je l'ai mis, mais je comprends plus rien là. C'était lui. Encore heureux, c'est sauvegarde.
Voilà, ah, c'est bon. Tiens.
Allez, on est parti. Ah, c'est vraiment chiant quand ça fait ça. Et j'étais bientôt arrivé en plus. Hein. Encore heureux que ça sauvegarde tout seul. Hein.
Du coup voilà les petits gars, on est parti. Garci fait Undead Namar, on joue au mode zombie. Du coup là c'est parti.
Heureusement, je suis pas trop loin là. Enfin, j'espère pas. Du coup, tu veux pas les mêmes émissions que moi?
Ah si mais je le recommence moi. Je le commence.
Je vais tenter la méthode dans mes pieds.
Hmm?
Je vais tenter
Ah,
ça, mais
pardon chérie. Tiens, oublie pas qu'il y a ta petite bière. Je vais mettre une bière. Elle est bonne, hein.
Hey, watch it, mister! Read all about it! Bill Williamson's gang terrorized the
Non, non, non.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But
La la
do you
la.
mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now
Ah, moi je trouve ils auraient dû faire version améliorée quand même. Hein.
soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Ah, tu dois aller au truc jaune.
Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war.
Bah, tu dois
I
peut-être aller
don't
le
want
chercher
to
en
be
frein. Hein.
judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters.
Non, il te redit de rentrer.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Attendez les gens, on va regarder s'il y a un truc. Arme en or avec, ouais. Gauche, non.
Good evening there. must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. How are you, partner? So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War.
Yeehaw!
The soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old serene back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time. Come on!
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Steve Flanders. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Giddy up.
Come on.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing. Let's go.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those science eat better than I do. Wait up, Mr. Marston! You're gonna get lost! Whoa there!
Come on.
Come on, Mr. Marston. That ain't how we do things around here. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was... Oh...
Plus à gauche,
doing
chérie.
something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Ah ouais, je vois même pas. Ah là. Là.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. Whoa there! To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it...
Ouais.
Sérieux? Sérieux, bébé? Tu veux que je la ramasse, bébé?
Non. Ouais. Ah.
T'es sérieux, là?
Oh. Voilà, c'est bon.
J'adore ta tête, bébé. Par contre, regarde.
certainly looks like a fine corral.
Tu la poses et j'adore.
Yeah.
Easy now.
Ou que c'est mauve, tu dois le faire. Hein.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Mmh.
C'était 200 € la maison, là. Rappelle-toi.
Bah, tu dois aller.
Ah non, c'est là pour ça. D'accord. Là, tu vas te décider ce que je fais.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Yeehaw!
Let's go!
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's control the ranch. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Vas-y meuf, on y va.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's
Ça te rassure de pas être seul. Vas-y.
along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Whoa! Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. That's it. Kill those little varmints. Nice shooting. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance. Now back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Come on.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. That's it. Damn coyote.
Come on.
Woo! Hurry. I think we're going straight for the chicken.
Let's go.
Whoa there. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Got one. Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Come on, boy. Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill
Faire deux quand t'es
Williamson
près de
did
lui.
get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really
Avec le
come
lasso.
into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch,
Voilà, du
that's for
côté.
sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Tu peux le laisser là. Suivez
Here
le
we
chien.
are.
Come on.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Oh, bah dis donc, il y a des voleurs aujourd'hui. On a fait ça. Ouais. y va. Ça va aussi. Allez, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, le bug.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your...
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride,
Ouais, c'est
Mr.
bientôt.
Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh,
C'est
you
bientôt,
won't
chérie.
be. I'll race you right now.
Pour ça, défais la carte, redéfais
We'll
la carte.
see.
Enlève le mini-pause. Bah oui, enlève tout. Il est 6h10. T'as juste à attendre un petit peu encore. Ouais. T'attends. C'est bientôt. Vas-y, attends encore.
On the
Non,
count
non,
of
ça avance
three.
pas tant que t'es dans le mini-pause.
2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Salut.
I think you chose the wrong horse, Miss McFarland. Yeah! Are you saving the best for last? Would you like me to slow down? Come. How you doing back there? Go. Let's go.
Oh mais tu me fais quoi cheval? Oh le the bug quoi. Tu rases le pont, il prend à droite.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Slow down. Whoa.
Vas-y là.
Let's go.
On the count of 3. 3, 2,
On va essayer de gagner.
1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's go. This is how it's done. Call yourself a rancher? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
See you at the finish line!
Allez, encore. Et c'est un cheval en mousse
On
ou
the count of 3.
il tourne pas.
2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on.
I'm coming, don't you worry!
Should I wait for you to catch up? Load up now.
How's it feel getting bitten by a lady? I thought you said you could ride! Yeah! Yeah! You got problems with your spurs?
Come on.
Giddy up! Come on, Mr. Marston!
J'ai tourné, putain.
Let's go.
Call yourself a dangerous outlaw?
You still think you're gonna win this, don't you? Let's go, Miss McFarland. Come on.
Salut.
Come on, boy. You're not as bad as I thought you'd be.
Come on.
Try to keep up, will ya? You'll have to do better than that. This sure beats milking cows. Look at that.
Are you saving the best for
PS4.
last?
Voilà, version PS4 sur PS5.
Would you like me to slow down? How you doing back there? Let's go.
De rien.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Yeah.
You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's Stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland.
Armadillo.
Sure is a pleasant journey.
It used to be such a nice town before that gang started helling around the place, causing all that trouble, shaking down the local merchants, kidnapping, and worse.
That's what I heard.
It's a terrible shame, if you ask me, and there's not a man with the gravel in his gizzard to stand up to them.
What about the marshal?
Well, he's doing what he can with what he's been given, I suppose. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Moves in mysterious ways.
How would Armadillo get...
Why, hello.
You need something for that gout? That's a tough decision.
Thanks.
If this place cleaned up,
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Attends encore un peu. C'est bientôt. Avance un peu.
Parce que l'autre...
C'est bientôt, vas-y.
Notre mission, c'est aussi ça faire les trucs.
Vas-y maintenant. Ta-da-da. Bon les petits gars, c'est parti. Ouais.
How are you, mister?
Moi je m'en fous des critiques perso. Moi Red Dead j'aime bien. Du coup.
Why, thank you.
So long.
Il y a peut-être de la baston avec lui, on va voir.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down.
You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Allons au saloon.
Now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into. Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. Stay on it, boy.
Come on. Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Chola Spring, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Easy.
Il y aura enfin de la fight. Ouais. Ouais.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Yeah, you, over here.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. Behind the crate, Marston. Smoke
Get to that crate! I got you covered. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock. It's your day of reckoning, boys. You got something in the... Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you in the face. Stay with me. You must have a real bad death wish. There's another one behind the outhouse, boy. Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them. You couldn't hit a bull's ass with a bag full of banjos. Some respect for the law.
If it ain't me, it's someone else.
Follow me! Come on, Marston. I can't take them all. Oh, my good God.
Désolé, je fouille.
You best shoot me now or this is over! One's inside the house. Take him alive if you can. I'd have preferred it was Slade. I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got this son of a bitch.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no...
Oh merde.
J'ai même pas vu qu'il était là. Ah, faut récupérer ça.
Honneur moins 100. Sérieux, juste parce que j'ai tué le mec. Oh, pas grave.
Comme j'allais dans la boîte,
Come on. Slow up. Come on. Let's make this quick. Come on. Slow down.
pleasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily take this off your hands, my friend.
Mhm.
Daniel veut venir. Daniel veut venir.
What have you got for me? Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Let's go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's go. Hey. Howdy.
Au moins là, quand tu fonces dans des gens, ben tu tombes pas.
Mama, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh,
Ça va, ils sont bonnes, hein?
they can't even help themselves.
J'ai
Please,
bien
sir.
choisi comme d'hab.
My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you. Come on.
Yeehaw, c'est parti!
Let's go.
Hey, come on, man. Can you help me? I'm stranded out here. I
Sérieusement, fallait juste faire ça.
Vous voyez pas là. Faut récupérer les
C'est l'arme. C'est un snipe. Regarde déjà sans le snipe où ils sont.
Ils sont tous en haut, bébé.
Ah bah voilà. Vas-y. À droite, il y en a. Là, regarde. Tout.
Ah ouais, c'est mieux.
Regarde sans snipe, tu vas peut-être le voir. Je comprends plus rien maintenant. Il y avait de la chasse à la prime, maintenant il n'y en a plus. C'est quoi ce bordel là? Ouais, c'est quoi ça?
You know that fool with the gimpy leg? I heard he used to be a duke in England. Hey, you, the Cincinnati guy, come over here. You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. Don't worry, I'll close your eyes before any ladies see you.
You don't know me, mister.
Ouais, un duel. Bah du coup là c'est l'entraînement je suppose. Oh, je l'ai défoncé.
Excuse me, mister.
Ouais, il y avait un truc pour la tenue. C'était réussir un duel armadillo. Du coup, faudrait ça. Assassin.
Hello?
Oublie pas de fouiller les gars, cher.
Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
Regardez, il est derrière la caisse là, ouais.
Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall!
Mais lève-toi.
Marshall!
Yeah, de la baston.
I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Baston, ouais. On va où?
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah. We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. It's only made the rich richer and the poor poorer, and it's killed a way of life. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards.
Let's go.
Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us! Oh my good God! I'm gonna waste a lot! Come on! I can't take them all by myself! That bastard won't be running no more! Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them. Hellfire!
Come on! Keep up! Sweet mother of God!
Come on then, Marston. Just make sure you don't slow me down. Look out! There's two behind that rock! Shit! Stay close! Who's that there? Tell the Ballards to get themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you! All right, come on, Marston. Let's push on. Look, the deputies are making progress. Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches! God, are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
This is where it is, buddy. Right here.
Head for that camp. Blast them, boy.
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
Come on! Pull foot, Marston! I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air! Somebody's fixing to have an empty cell tonight! There's one more for the vultures! You got one! Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Look out. There are them snipers. Get those thieving bastards. Surrender. You hear? I'm fully loaded. Come on, let's get to the rest of the boys.
Too damn close! You don't want to do this, my friend!
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around. Listen up. Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Keep up with me, Dirty!
Good shooting, boy. That bastard won't be rustling no more. There's one more for the bonus. Come on. Nice shot. Looks like the bollards won't be rustling again anytime. Quick, let's get those hostages freed.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing. Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Tu dois sauver la femme.
Ouais, je sais, mais t'as vu. Ouais, bébé.
Et si tu les tues de loin?
Non, je peux pas les tuer. Je dois les aimer.
Bon, les petits gars, moi je vais me servir une boisson. Parce que sinon je vais m'endormir. Ça, tu peux déjà l'ouvrir et goûter. Tu peux déjà l'ouvrir et goûter si tu veux. Finalement. Quoi? C'est comme?
J'ai dit 5 ans.
J'en sais rien.
On t'en sait rien.
C'est trop bon, hein.
Ouais.
Ouais, c'est le meilleur en même temps.
Oui, oui, quand même.
C'est the best. Ouais.
Je pense pas que c'est très récent.
C'est encore avec la femme.
Oui, ouais. Ah bah rien.
6, 7, 8, 9h05. Va plus sur le dé. Non, non, c'est lui en bas, bah les couilles. Vas-y, monte. Prends ton info.
Attends, parce qu'il y a le L là, descends pas, il y a le L là aussi. Enfin, je sais pas. C'est pas une connerie, non, bébé, m'approche pas de la tête de mort. D'accord. Parce que là, il y a la tête de mort aussi. Non, bah, je pense que c'est pas encore maintenant.
Ah, il était peut-être 7h du soir, c'est pour ça que ça va pas. Pour nous, les amis. On est parti aussi. On va pas faire le W. On va faire le B.
Sauf que t'auras pas fait de le faire, mais...
Bah oui.
Et là, c'est un moment où il dit revenez à 7h là. Là, t'auras pas le faire.
Let's go.
Pardon.
Whoa there. Come on. Let's go.
Ouais, je suis revenu tout à l'heure et tout à l'heure.
Voilà, t'as vu, mais je te l'ai dit. À tous les coups.
Dans le 2, il n'y a pas ça. Hein. Alors, il est...
C'est sûr, un B.
Pas trop. C'est quoi, on va les sauvegarder comme ça.
C'est sûr, un B. Moi aussi, ça m'énerve, ça. Dans le 2, non, il n'y a pas ça. Oh, mais non, j'ai pas tout le temps faire ça. Hein.
The things you say. Honestly. A freight train ran through again last night, about as loud as hell.
Stop. No. Ça me le refait tout à l'heure et ça me le refait maintenant.
Mais quoi?
Ah, regarde. De quoi t'as pas vu t'es un malade ou c'est comment?
Ça a quitté le jeu.
Mais non, ça a pas quitté le jeu. Ah, je vais pas te le refaire. Hein. Bah, je sais pas comme mission. Moi, je suis obligée d'aller au B, hein. Si je le vois. C'est où le B? Je vois pas. C'était là. 11h30 du soir. Bah, le B, hein. Je sais pas si je vais aller par le B. Voilà, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? On va se faire aucune direction à part là, peut-être la B. Ici la D. Ok. Je vois non. Ah non, mais la D, non, je peux pas. Il faut revenir à
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble.
Hola.
LR. LR, je pense que j'avais été voir, mais... Ah non, LR, je viens d'aller voir. Hein. C'est même pas la peine. L, je pense pas que j'ai été voir. Hein. C'est chiant quand tu vois pas. Ça me saoule.
Come on.
Tu te calmes, cheval.
Ah, mais t'es pas sérieux, faut le suivre en mode tout lent. Bah, vas-y, y'a pas toi.
Where is he, boy?
Get it done.
Hey, you! Stop that right now!
What's happening? Quick!
Faut pas t'en faire ton numéro.
Ain't your life worth living? Excuse me, mister.
Croche de... Ouais, ben, mes 3 missions pour attendre.
Hola. Thank you, kind.
Ouais, c'est un connard.
Quoi?
Non, je vois très bien quoi.
Je vois pas de quoi tu parles.
Oh, fous de ma gueule. En 30 minutes, peut-être que c'est déjà bon. Donc, B. Je vois très bien, je vois ça de quoi tu parles. Hein. C'est bon.
On va aller chercher Maurice.
De votre pays.
Yaha!
Oh, peut-être, mais non.
You starting to regret this yet? To the victor, the spoils.
Ah, c'est 2h de l'après-midi, ça se fait ou pas?
14h ou 2h?
2h de l'après-midi et 5h. Matin.
Mais là, il est quelle heure? Ouais, bah, moi, sur toi, va dormir. Dans ta petite maison verte. Zoom en bas. Ouais, c'est ça, mais en vert. Voilà la maison. Voilà ça.
Ah, je sais que c'est ça, mais en vert.
Tu vas sauvegarder à ta maison et ce sera la journée. Yeah. Tagada, tagada, voilà le Dalton. Tagada, tagada, personne. C'est le Dalton.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you
Ah,
got
ou
there?
alors, je peux aller...
Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man
Quoi?
summon the water up from the bare
Ouais,
earth?
aussi, c'est vrai.
Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old Coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
Come on!
Oh!
pas en même temps parce que faut que je me réveille.
Let's go. Where are they all coming from? I ain't got no time for nonsense! When I say call, you jump! You must have a real bad death grip! What have you got for me? Come on!
Oula.
Put your gun down, friend! Careful, mister.
You found that no good piece of dirt. Thank you.
Oh pardon. Ah, ça commence à me réveiller. On va aller faire le B. Ou quoique, on va aller faire ça, c'est pas loin.
Let's go!
Howdy, friend. I didn't know anyone lived out here. Whoa!
Now you can't rob the place now, can you? Now get!
Friendly old bastard, ain't you?
I don't need me no friends, friend.
We all need friends, old-timer. We die alone, but we live among men. You know, I was interested in moving out this way with my family. Would you be willing to sell me a parcel of land? We wouldn't even have to speak or nothing.
Land's too dry for farming. Bandits run all the cattle off. Why you want this land?
I guess I just like the scenery.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for $200 I could give you the deed to this land, find myself a place up in Blackwater. Although I never could stand the people down there. No, sir. It's a bargain at twice the price. Why don't you come back when you got the money? Make up your mind. I ain't got all day. $200, partner. Take it or leave it.
mécanicien. Quel moment? Mettre des courses.
No need to walk.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Come on, easy up now. If it ain't me, it's someone else.
Ouais.
Ah bah belle, c'est l'autre.
Ouais.
On va pas faire. Donc les amis, on a pas fait 5 heures, on va prendre.
Don't think you'll be needing this.
Attends, on va me raconter comment c'est passé.
Non, c'est des chasses à la plume.
Alors que t'as une
Dada. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Mario. Sérieux. Ah, les cochons villes, les mecs.
Found that no good piece of dirt. Thank you.
$200. Et ouais. Bon, je disais, avant tout ça, on va au B cette fois-ci. En espérant que cette fois-ci, il n'y a pas de train sur la route. Ce qui te reste, 2 heures, c'est 120 minutes. Et du coup, tu fais 120 heures. Pas besoin de 60.
Bon, pendant que je fais la mission, en fait, moi, mais voilà, peut-être qu'il y en aura une autre et ce sera pas celle de la compagnie.
Yeehaw!
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, My father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. Kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man, anyway.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. I said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston.
Hallelujah.
Listen,
Hallelujah.
can you help me?
Hallelujah.
I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to
Ah, moi, je vais t'arrêter.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Je mange ma glace en attendant.
Ah bah ça, je sais pas si on va continuer en mangeant ça. Sur les deux terrasses, c'est juste vraiment très intéressant.
Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Je vous ai pas avancé.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Whoa!
Hello to you.
All right, let's see if you can herd cows as well as you can charm humanity.
Eh ben on n'a pas beaucoup de temps, c'est de notre côté.
Go!
Easy now. Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing. This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
Faut attendre et ça sort.
Come on! Come on! Blow it up now. Let's go. Come on. Nail it down. Come on, easy up now.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Mr. Marston! Stay with him! Keep it moving! Yeah. Keep going, Mr. Marston!
Whoa there! I thought you'd be better than this!
That's a big herd for your first time.
Is it too much of a chore to ride with me? You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Punaise.
Let's go.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, and terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry.
De passer au milieu.
Williamson
Sur le
is a
côté.
menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around,
Non, recule à fond.
spying, and secret mission.
Recule.
It's preposterous.
Tourne à gauche et à droite.
Trust me, sir.
Tu montes
I
sur la
agree with
montagne et à droite. Vas-y.
Well,
À droite, là.
we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby. Whoa! Come on, let's get after it.
Let's go.
Il y a un conseil sur le chemin pour...
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just
But I know
enjoy the
we're
ride?
only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want.
Bah, tout
There's
au même
few
si.
men who can handle
Tranquille, hein.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Allez, on commence.
Sur le chemin.
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Rope one up for me, Marston. You gonna use that rope or not? Hang on to that rope, Marston. Keep it tight now, Marston. Don't let it buck you, Mr. Marston. Lean into it. Come on.
Relax now,
boy.
Nearly there.
Let's see it, boy.
Oh, this ain't good.
Come on, let's go.
Easy
You're doing
there.
fine!
Take it slow now.
That's it.
You'll have this in no time!
Show me what you got, boy.
Hold on.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Whoa there.
Good work. I'm impressed, Marston. Let me take it from here. You get back on your own horse. Woo. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one! Come on! Rope one of them! Keep a good hold on him! Jump on! I've got a feeling this one's gonna break easily! He's there for the taking! Hold on to him!
Come on, baby. Calm down. I got you. This don't feel too good. You're mine now. Come on, come on, come on.
Look at the mighty horse wrangler go! Whoa there! What are you waiting for?
Come on.
You haven't got all day.
Come on. Relax. Steady. I got you now. Here we go. Relax now.
Easy now.
Go.
That's it. Lean with him.
Almost got you. Relax.
Non mais comment tu fais, mec?
Let's go. I got you.
You got this!
Whoa! Relax now. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Calm down now. Nearly there. It's all right.
You got him eating out of your hand! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Let's go. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here.
Ah non. Allez, grouille-toi. Ouais, ça va pas arriver à l'heure.
T'en fous, vas-y.
Quoi? Encore? Putain. Voilà, on recommence tout au début. Non mais faut abuser là. Sérieux là, ils abusent. Bah, arrête dedans, non, ça vraiment, ça abuse. Tu vas me dire comment je les ai tous tués, fallait pas là.
T'as juste ta trace quand il
Faut se
tire
foutre de
dessus.
ma gueule là.
Allez, avance là. Avant que je crève. Moi, je suis avec le sens de l'œil, comme ça tu perds moins de temps à tirer, viser. C'est mieux, tu vois.
A life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll settle the spirit like before, but it's great. And
Pour
it's
rire.
decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarlane.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yeehaw!
These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarlane?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarlane.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
I'm John Marston. I'm John Marston. Parce que tu t'es fait un film de cul en fait. Je suis John Marston. Il n'y a pas de problème. Sans péter. Pour te faire pardonner, tu devras faire un poème. Et tu me crois que ma chérie, elle est déjà au Mexique? Ouais, elle est déjà au Mexique. Franchement, ils auraient fait le Mexique sur le 2. Oh lolo. Et en fait, pour aller au Mexique, c'est en bateau. Hein. Ouais, il te faut passer en bateau. En genre de bateau flotteur, là, un radeau, quoi. Ah ouais?
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows.
Yeehaw.
We'll trap them there.
Et c'est nickel avec le casque à Kadash. Ouais, et en plus, là, en prime, je fais du truc de chevaux et tout, tu vois. Au pire, tu lui envoies un petit message. Au pire, tu dis que tu t'es endormi comme une grosse crotte. Et c'est bizarre, ouais, qu'on s'est, comment dire, d'épaissir le chevaux et tout. Fais gaffe, il y a des gens chers.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Come on.
Yeehaw.
Let's go.
Let's go. Eh ouais, je suis L. John Marston.
It's all right. That's it. Easy. Nearly there. Oh, this ain't good. Calm it down. Almost got you. There you go. Let's go.
Ouais, c'est quoi qui fait le bruit là? Ouais, je la plainte, c'est le bruit. Et avec l'autre casque, je l'entendais que dalle.
We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Voilà, ça va. Non, même pas. J'entends comme s'il y avait des basses. Batman. Batman quoi? Bah, c'est Arkham Knight en même temps. J'ai un cheval du Kentucky, mon gars. Je vais tous vous baiser maintenant.
Mister, she's gone.
Who is?
My wife, she's gone. She went out picking mushrooms in the hills near Hanging Rock and they got her. The stories are true.
What'd the police do about it?
Oh, about as much as you'd expect. Made me fill out a form.
Ouais, Shariel a une Gatling
Girl
gun.
ain't strong, but she's a good girl.
I'll see what I can do.
On en parle, Kadash, que je suis au début du jeu, j'ai déjà 200 $. Wesh, pourquoi il y a un chien qui me suit? Vas-y mon pote le chien, suis-moi. Eh par contre les chevaux, comment ils sont buggés hein. Abusé. Attends, chaud là. Ouais. Fait de bord. Bah, un peu comme moi hier quand j'ai fait la tartiflette, quoi. Non, je travaille pas. Moi plus.
Pourquoi qu'est-ce qu'il y a dit? Pourquoi tu dis comme toi quand j'ai fait la tartiflette?
Elle s'est endormie.
Bah, quoi qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Quoi?
Pourquoi t'as dit ça?
Bah, parce qu'il s'est endormi sans le sentir partir qu'il était fatigué, quoi.
Ils sont là ou ils sont pas là?
Ouais, si, ils sont là. Il y en a deux encore. En fait, ils montent sur le train. Il est juste un petit peu en dessous, ouais. T'en as touché un, mais tu le payes.
Let's go.
La fusée d'un innocent, c'est ça? Il y en a exprès, ça, ouais. Oh, c'est pas mal. Du coup, faut qu'elle arrive en 15. Ah bon, bah, c'est bon. C'est quand même vérifié, hein. Et lui, fais attention. Je pense qu'il va même arrêter.
Non, mais j'ai arrêté. Bon, les amis, ce sera la fin de ce live. Car je commence à piquer du nez. Et ça, c'est pas bon, sinon. On remettra ça demain dans la journée. Du coup, voilà. Du coup, c'est la fin de ce live. N'hésitez pas à liker la diffusion, commenter, vous abonner et partager un max. Et moi, je vous laisse. C'était Spaghetti, c'est en 9. Peace.